I'm going to tell a story today. I'm going to tell it twice because it's pretty much the same story, but it has two meanings that I have. I call this the story of the Temple of Gold. So there is a kid. He's 5 years old, right? And he goes up to a man in an alley. And the man in the alley says, "You see that tomb over there? Go over there, open the boulder, and there will be gold waiting for you." So the kid goes over there. He opens up the boulder. He walks inside, but there's no gold. He leaves the boulder. Anyway, he leaves the tomb. And he comes back the next day. And he leaves it open. Leaves the boulder off to the side. Comes back the next day, there's still no gold. Comes back the next day, still no gold. He does this for about 20 years. He's now 25. He goes over to the boulder, or the temple, whatever, and he's still no gold. So he's like, I'm sick and tired of searching for this. So he leaves, puts a stick of dynamite in there, lights it up, closes the boulder, and the temple blows up. And after that, he is done searching for gold. The gold is gone, and he goes up to that man, and the man says, "Did you ever find the gold?" And he says, "I didn't." And he said, "I promise you there's gold in there." And he said, "Well, I blew it up." And the man said, "Why'd you blow it up?" And he said, "Because you lied to me, there's no gold in there." There's another man who's sitting in the street in the middle of the crossway. He goes up to him and he said, "Hey, did you blow up that boulder?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he said, "That's exactly what you needed to do." Now, I want you to picture the man in the alley as Satan, and you're the man who's going to the boulder. I want to picture the man in the middle of the crossway who's God. Now, that's just like our temptations and habits. We have Satan who tells us to keep going back, but we still find nothing there. And we keep leaving the boulder open just for us to come back. But the only way that we will stop is if we close the boulder. If you open your Bible up to Matthew 5, 28-29, it says, "But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in her heart. If your right eye causes you to sin, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to lose a body part than your whole body to be thrown into hell." So what he means by that, he's not being literal. He's telling you to cut all those things that are making you go back to that sin. You know, he closed the boulder and he blew it up so he doesn't have to go back, and there's going to be nothing in there anyway. So he blows it up and he cuts it out so he doesn't have to worry about it anymore. Now, I'm going to tell a similar story. So there is a man who finds a temple. He goes into the temple, and it's a straight path right to gold. It's about a sack of gold. He goes over to the thing, and right about he's bit the gold, a little trap door opens and he falls through. So anyway, and there's booby traps ahead of him. So he keeps moving through these booby traps, and sometimes he has to restart because sometimes they have different codes. So it takes him about 2 years just to get to this. And after he is done, he opens up a door, and there is a whole room, about 48 acres of gold, and everything that he could have wanted is all gold. Now, I want you to picture your plan with the sack of gold and God's plan with the room of gold. Your plan is going to be a straightforward path all the way to your plan. But you got God's plan that will lead you, that you're going to have to do a bunch of hard things, and it will lead you straight to a lot more valuable stuff. Things that you're more valuable for. Before we stop this video, dear Lord, I want to thank you for this day. I want to hope that whoever this video stumbles upon, they can take what I said and apply it to their real life. They're struggling with the sin that keeps coming, or they're curious about your plan. Lord, bless them.